Thursday, June 25. Welcome to CGN News. 3 members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force have been arrested by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement as part of an ongoing narcotics probe in the United States and Jamaica. The 2 men and a woman, all constables stationed in St. James, were found with cocaine in their possession. One of the cops was arrested on June 19, the other on Tuesday, and the third Wednesday. 2 were picked up in Charlotte, North Carolina, and the other in Atlanta, Georgia. The British Medal, the Order of St. Michael and George, which has traditionally been bestowed and worn by governors general across the Commonwealth realm countries who have been knighted by the Queen, is now under fire. It depicts a white angel standing on the neck of a black man while proclaiming victory over the devil. The image has been the topic of discussion on Jamaican Twitter, and Governor General Sir Patrick Allen has acknowledged the concerns. In a statement on Wednesday, he assured Jamaicans that the necessary requests will be made for a revision of the image. In a release, King's House said it is evident that the image on the insignia can be offensive. It also said the Governor General acknowledges and welcomes the concerns and the negative emotions the image has caused. Virgin Atlantic Airlines will resume its flights to the Caribbean come August. In making the announcement, the company shared the flights from Barbados to London Heathrow will resume on August 2, and flights from Antigua, Montego Bay and Tobago will return in October, and that its Barbados-based Caribbean ticket office will reopen on August 4 to support bookings and enquiries. Jua Jarvinen, the airline's chief commercial officer, said they are monitoring external conditions extremely closely. In particular, the travel restrictions many countries have in place, including the 14-day quarantine policy for travelers entering the UK. Police in Trinidad are once again reminding citizens that the legal limit for marijuana possession under current legislation remains up to 30 grams or 4 plants per person. This latest reminder comes after 500 marijuana trees were found in a forested area off Maturita Extension, Arima. The trees were found on a ridge and were subsequently uprooted, seized and taken to the Arima police station. No arrests were made in connection with the discovery. Overseas now, 3 people in Iran were arrested on the suspicion that they were trying to sell babies on Instagram. This according to a semi-official news agency ISNA report on Wednesday. According to Tehran's police chief Hossein Rahimi, one of the babies was 20 days old and the other was 2 months. They discovered 10 to 15 accounts involved in the scheme on the photo-sharing social media platform, and their administrators were arrested. Each baby had been bought for between 50 and 100 million rials, $255 to $510, before being offered for resale for 400 to 500 million, Rahimi said. New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey will require visitors from states with high coronavirus infection rates to quarantine for 14 days upon arrival beginning Thursday, the 3 governors said. What was presented as a travel advisory affects 3 adjacent northeastern states that after time were able to check the spread of the virus this spring as New York City became a hotspot for the pandemic. More than 30% of civilian pilots in Pakistan have fake licenses and are not qualified to fly, the country's aviation minister revealed Wednesday, addressing Pakistan's National Assembly. Ghulam Sawar Khan said 262 pilots in the country did not take the exam themselves and had paid someone else to sit it on their behalf. Pakistan has 860 active pilots serving its domestic airlines, including the country's Pakistan International Airlines PIA flagship, as well as a number of foreign carriers, Khan said. PIA has grounded all its pilots who hold fake licenses, effective immediately. The results of the investigation were announced Wednesday as part of the preliminary report into a plane crash that killed 97 people in the southern city of Karachi on May 22. The PIA plane crashed after taking off from Lahore, killing all but 2 of the passengers and crew on board. A small-scale miner in Tanzania has become an overnight millionaire after selling 2 rough tanzanite stones, the biggest ever find in the country. Senininu Laser earned $3.4 million from the country's mining ministry for the gemstones, which had a combined weight of 15 kilograms. Tanzanite is only found in northern Tanzania and is used to make ornaments. It is one of the rarest gemstones on Earth, and one local geologist estimates its supply may be entirely depleted within the next 20 years. The precious stone's appeal lies in its variety of hues, including green, red, purple, and blue. Its value is determined by rarity. The finer the color or clarity, the higher the price. He said the windfall would not change his lifestyle and that he planned to continue looking after his 2,000 cows. He said he did not need to take any extra precautions despite his newfound riches. That's it for CGN News. I'm Scott Wilson. Thanks for watching.